Hey everyone, I'm going to teach you how to resize a t-shirt, and in this video I'm going to make a size medium shirt into a size small. And I'm going to be using guys' shirts because my friend, this was a few weeks ago and I've kind of had his shirts held hostage for that long. Anyway, he got this shirt on clearance at JCPenney for like $2 or something, but it's too big. Isn't this funny? We go to 80s night a lot, so this is like perfect. This will work with girls' shirts too, of course. You're going to need the shirt that you want to resize, and then you're going to need a shirt that fits you really, really well. You'll also need a pair of scissors and a sewing machine, and if you don't have a sewing machine, you can always sew by hand, but just keep in mind that that probably will take you a lot longer, but if it's your only option, then go for it. First of all, if you're using a shirt with this big of a pattern on it, you want to make sure that the pattern's still going to be intact when you make it smaller. So lay it out with the pattern facing up, then put your fitted t-shirt on top, lined up at the collars at the top, and then as long as there's about an extra inch from the pattern, you're fine to sew. The next step is to turn both of your t-shirts inside out. Whenever I talk about the inside fabric of the shirt, it's called the wrong side, and whenever I talk about the pattern side or the right side, it's called the right side. Next, fold the t-shirt in half and do the same for your fitted t-shirt. The tags in the middle, so whichever way you're folding it, do the same for your fitted one. When you're folding, make sure you have it lined up as best as you possibly can. Be sure to line up the collars at the top and line up the folded edge of the shirts as well. Also, make sure to fold the sleeves inside like I did here, just on the top shirt. Now you may want to grab a pencil or some fabric chalk or whatever you want to draw on this with, something that will wash out of it. This is the inside of the fabric, so it won't really matter. You won't be able to see it anyway. Go ahead and trace around your smaller t-shirt onto the larger one. The line that you just drew on your bottom shirt is going to be the line that you sew across. You don't want to cut on that line, otherwise your shirt will end up being too small in the end. I am going to cut the sleeves off because we're going to have to resize the sleeves too. I have fabric scissors. They work a lot better than regular scissors. Then just put the sleeves to the side because you'll need to use them later. Now take your bigger t-shirt and flip it over, put your smaller t-shirt on top of it, also flip the same way. Draw another pencil line around it. Then unfold your larger shirt and sew along the pencil lines you made on either side. But remember, do not sew the armholes shut. You're going to sew from the bottom of the shirt up to the little curve that you see the armhole has. And then stop. Go ahead and use a straight stitch on the sewing machine and remember to back tack. Now I have the entire side of the shirt sewn except the armhole, and the same with the other side. All sewn down here. Next, grab the sleeves that you cut off earlier. Place your fitted shirt on top of that sleeve. Make sure that you line up the top of it and the actual armhole part of it. Again, you can use a pencil mark to trace around it. You've probably noticed that you can't draw over this curve right here, so just put a pencil mark at the bottom of it and at the top of it. Take this off. I've already done this, but draw a pencil line, a little curved pencil line from the bottom point that you drew and the top mark that you made. And then repeat all these steps for the other sleeve. Now this is probably the most confusing step. You want the right sides of the fabric to line up along these pencil marks. This is where we're going to attach the sleeve. You'll want to pin the fabric all around the sleeve and then sew it together. Here's what the sleeve will look like when it's pinned all around. Then you're going to repeat that step for this side and sew all the way around on the pencil mark. I have one sleeve attached, and that's all I'm going to do today. I'll get the other one done soon, hopefully. This is my first time ever attaching a sleeve, and I think it looks pretty darn good, except for right here. Maybe it could use some work. I'm going to keep messing with it. If your fitted shirt is shorter than this, you can redo this hem down here. You just have to duplicate what this looks like and stitch it to look like that. Just all the way around. You do a straight stitch like twice. Hopefully this tutorial is easy to follow. I don't really do sewing tutorials because I'm not a master at sewing. Yeah, I hope this kind of helps. just, I don't know. But I had to make this shirt, so I just thought I'd share my experience with you guys. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and add me on Tumblr and Twitter and Formspring. Bye guys!